हैं दोस्तों। अगर वीडियो अच्छी लगी हो तो इसे लाइक कीजिए, अपने दोस्तों परिवार के साथ इसे शेयर जरूर कीजिए और हमारे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब जरूर कीजिए। आपकी स्क्रीन के ऊपर सब्सक्राइब के लाल निशान पर टच करके और उसके बाद घंटे के निशान पर जरूर टच कीजिए ताकि इस तरह की अच्छी वीडियो आपको लगातार मिले।
From SKDRP, we learned some of these values which probably we were not able to. I think today, with speaking to Dr. Hagde, I've learned one thing that, and also a little bit of time I spent with the team around, that anything which you want to make sustainable for a longer period of time, you need to create this value system. The value system with the community recognize, and the community does that part of the work. A lot of people in government used to ask me that you don't supervise that entrepreneur, you don't punish them. I tell them I'll never punish, because if I appoint a policeman, the policeman himself will become a badmash. So we don't do appoint them. So the community will do the choice. If we tell them if the community doesn't like you, they will beat you up. If you do badmashi, the community will teach you. The lesson is the community. The community create an ownership for the entrepreneur, and the community does. We don't, we are only an enabler. We cannot create checks and balances of the nature which the government or the policing system does it. We are saying that community will have a choice. They can do their own house, they can go to the CSC, they can go to a government office, and they can avail everything of possible what to do. Fortunately today, with this, as I said, our journey began in 2014, and one of the ministers who took great interest, I would like to name him, Ravi Shankar Prasad ji. He did so much for CSC, unbelievable. He actually sold CSC all over, convinced every ministry. So today, Government of India, every government, if they want to reach and deliver service in rural India, they want to use CSC. In fact, the CSC network, as you said, I must congratulate you with 25 lakh of e-Shram card prepaid made by you is remarkable. I must actually clap for you. You've done a great job. We, of course, across the system has done 16 crore. 16 crore e-Shram card in the system has been done by CSC. 20 crore Aadhars have been generated by CSC. We do almost everything. These young people, girls and boys who live in villages are amazing. With so much of difficult terrain, so much of connectivity issues, power issues, they still work. And there's no crib on their face. They learn to live within the circumstances they do and try an optimum solution for the community. They are wonderful people. They're amazing people. I have met many of these girls, especially we have about 100,000, about 1 lakh girls who operate common service centers. They're so good. I can't believe them. I can't, if you tell me to do a business in rural India, probably I will not be able to do. How do they do in those circumstances and try and generate income? That part of the story. Few of the things for you to try and how do I create entrepreneurship and do that part. In our journey, government service will not create a business. Government service only is an enabler. You can't sustain a business with government service. What sustain? Financial inclusion sustain. There are more financial transactions take place in the ecosystem. Most of the work of sustainability of CSC comes through financial inclusion services, whether it's the DigiPay or banking correspondent or insurance or national pension scheme. Very simple thing. We actually used to launch and saying you become a Lakpati in 1 month. If you do national pension scheme for 1,000 people in the community, you actually get 1,60,000 rupees as a commission. Nobody can give you. 1,60,000 is huge. But you have to work hard, which is also benefiting society, benefiting nation, as well as benefiting you to build an enterprise. Similarly for insurance, I have met a lot of people who are not even educated, but they are now crorepati because of insurance business. Insurance create a lot of value. So banking, insurance, and pension are the bread and butter for the CSC ecosystem for sustainability. And of course, we do many other services, as I said, utility bill collection. In UP alone, we collect 100 crore every month of electricity bills. And UP, of course, the UP electricity bill pays a lot of money. They pay us 20 rupees per bill collection. So if an entrepreneur has collected 1,000 bills, he gets 20,000 rupees. What a transformation. So enterprise and entrepreneurship also varies quite a lot because some communities hazard. In fact, our study shows that Agarwal, Gupta, Jain and Sardarji do exceedingly well in entrepreneurship. So what we tell our entrepreneurs, my ability is to actually make you Agarwal, Gupta and Jain, because then you have to learn those skills of building an entrepreneur. Those skills of what entrepreneurship is. And of course, the Sardarji. There's a Sardarji who lives on the Pakistan border in Gurdaspur. He was a teacher. He left the job. He set up a CSC. Today he's got 3-story building. In one floor he runs a banking correspondent. His banking correspondent is actually better than the bank branch. Neat, clean, very well done. One he run an education center, and one of course now he's opened a Grameen store. He does that part of the work. It's so amazing word that we also learned quite a lot from the entire world, wherever people want to do. We do a lot of work on women health and hygiene. We have 1,000 sanitary pad making unit across the country set up by women. They employ people and they do health and sanitation for women. Advocacy, enabling, girl child, telling them what has to be done, how the sanitary hygiene health can take place.